G'day, I'm Bishop Anthony. In our Diocese of Broken Bay, safeguarding is an important priority. The safety and well-being of all people in the community of the Church and beyond is part of who we are as disciples of Jesus. Likewise, the conviction that all people in the community must be respected and cared for will inform and direct what we do as we live out our Christian vocation. It's devastating to acknowledge that the abuse of children is part of the story of the Catholic community. The past has taught us how things went wrong and urges us to refocus again and again on our commitment to building safe communities with a healthy culture. This is outlined in our diocesan commitment to safeguarding. There are so many accounts of Jesus in the Gospels where he demonstrates his care for children and vulnerable people. From his example, we draw our core values: respect, care, and protection of others. They're always Christ-centred and people-oriented. As a community of the faithful, an essential element of our vocation requires that we must be vigilant in living these values. We are blessed to have a dedicated team whose mission is to assist us via ongoing formation and education regarding the safety of our children, young people, and vulnerable adults. For my part, as your bishop, I have a responsibility to ensure that there are adequate systems in place to prevent, identify and respond to any concerns about staff and their conduct in relation to the treatment of children, young people and vulnerable adults. We have a moral and legal responsibility to care for children and all vulnerable people. Today there is legislation, policy, systems and support from qualified staff within our diocese to provide direction and guidance to all persons engaged in work with children and vulnerable people. These are in place to strengthen our commitment and continually revise our practices. I meet regularly with the Director of the Diocesan Office for Safeguarding. Together we discuss how, as individuals and as a community, we will ensure that our standards meet best practice procedures, which are correct and most effective across our diocese. Within our Diocese of Broken Bay, there is one office for safeguarding because we are one community of the Church. The office includes 3 different teams for Chancery, Catholic Schools Office and Catholic Care, which are under the direction of the Diocesan Director for Safeguarding. The work of our safeguarding teams allows me to have oversight of child-related activities in our parishes, schools and welfare agency, Catholic Care. I'm grateful for this work as it allows transparency and accountability, and it's supported by external processes in collaboration with the Office for the Children's Guardian. It's helpful to recognise this good work while at the same time recognising the need not to become complacent. It's an ongoing journey of commitment. I'm thankful for the work of Catholic Care as the merciful arm of the Church and the many staff, volunteers and foster carers who commit to their work and contribute to the lives of those in need in our diocese. I'm grateful for our Catholic school community, where the occupation of teaching is viewed by the wider community as a caring profession. Our Catholic schools are committed to act in the best interest of children. Our parish communities are run predominantly by volunteers and led by our clergy, who have a very important role in ensuring children and vulnerable people of our diocese are cared for pastorally in safe communities of faith. Those who hold positions of authority in our community of the Church also hold a great responsibility to act with integrity and not take advantage of their position. The community has invested their trust in us, and we have a duty of care to ensure that children and vulnerable people are not exposed to risk or harm. We are expected to act with integrity, be pastoral, compassionate, and conduct ourselves professionally at all times, promoting a culture of excellence. We each have a responsibility to be aware of relevant legislation, codes of conduct, and expectations of our role. I encourage you to acknowledge this responsibility and understand what it means. If you think something may be wrong, tell someone. If you're not sure, seek advice from your manager or the Office for Safeguarding. There are systems and procedures in place to support you. Thank you for being observant and speaking up. I need you to know that I take your concerns seriously. A safe and healthy culture is a culture in which everyone, including children and people with a disability, feel free and comfortable to speak up when they don't feel safe and be listened to. Thank you for taking up your responsibility and for all your dedication and hard work. I appreciate the contribution each of you is making. Our gospel values drive all this good work. It's important for me to ensure that our community of the Church is vigilant and that we have robust external processes to assist us in our mission to proclaim and live the good news of Jesus Christ and to ensure the safety and well-being of all. God bless you.